Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to ClanGen, the Warrior Cats clan generator game. When we left off last time, we had some silent tears and violent fights. That's right, a couple that recently broke up, Cicada Lotus and Stone Stripe, were crying on their own, separately, in different corners of the camp. Other cats noticed them on their own and kind of left them alone. But then Stone Stripe lashed out at Egg Kit, the little kitten that she saved, but the reason why she and Cicada Lotus broke up in the first place, because a little kit escaped and then went missing, and these two were supposed to be making sure camp defenses were up. They started playing the blame game, and yeah, their relationship kind of disintegrated very, very quickly. So they kind of had a delayed reaction to the breakup, and they were, really, really sad after realizing that a companion they became used to is no longer going to be there in that capacity. So yeah, they kind of took it a little bit hard. Hopefully everyone's doing better today and things will improve. But okay guys, let us dive into the cat list and see what everyone is up to. So Froststar wishes she could take a day off. Oh, you know what? She actually had a bit of a rough patrol in the last moon because she had a moment of clairvoyance and she kind of tripped on her feet I was gonna say the ice, but no, the ice has kind of melted at this point. Regardless, she was on the beach and she tripped, okay? But luckily, Daisy Wish, her deputy, was there to help her up and, bear the weight. So thankfully, Froststar made it back without any sort of injuries, but I suppose that would have taken a little bit of a toll on her. And then, when she came back, literally the morning after, there was this huge fight between Egg Kit and Stone Stripe that, the clan members had to break up. I imagine Froststar is the one that had to break up that fight. So I think she's feeling very, very weary, guys. She's a senior. Like, come on. She's 161 moons. She's feeling very exhausted, okay? Daisy Wish is hoping for a break. This is funny. I'm wondering if more than one cat got involved in breaking up that fight. And with the drama that's happened, everyone's kind of just tired. The leaders are kind of just tired. Okay, Dawn Valley saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. I wonder if this kitty pet they're talking about is actually Linja, who we met, or one of the cats came across when we were looking through the event. So I suppose earlier in the day, all the cats, not all the cats, but one of the cats met Linja, one of the kitty pets. So that's kind of fascinating. Sandy Mask is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Bruce is also looking forward to finding more prey. Snail Dusk had a nice chat with a cat from another clan at the border. Look at that. Okay, let's continue doing some mediation between Froststar and Dawn Valley. This has been actually going really, really good. So comfort, romance, and platonic like, respect and trust have increased. Dislike has decreased. So look at this. On Froststar's end, security is like at a max. So I don't know, do you guys want to give me a kit maybe? That would be great. Although Froststar is so exhausted, I almost feel bad for wanting her to have kits. Okay, Bloom Freckle wants to critique Stone Stripe's fighting techniques. You know what? I will take this to mean that Bloom Freckle is probably telling Stone Stripe that when you're fighting with a kitten, you need to pull your claws in and just whammy them on the nose with your paw, a very fluffy paw, okay? There is no need for these fights to get bloody when you are fighting with a kitten that is a third your size. Like, come on, Stone Stripe. Stop being so petty. You are way bigger than this little kitten. This little kitten didn't even know that, he would cause your breakup. So can you just calm down a little bit next time and pull back your punches? So that is like crazy. That is wild. I mean, it was a violent, bloody fight apparently, but I don't think that, she beat the kitten up. I think maybe she just accidentally scratched the kitten and drew a little bit of blood. But, I think Bloomfreckle is kind of like feeling vengeful on the kitten's behalf. So, Stonestripe. And Stonestripe is relaxing in camp. You know what? I think after having let out all of those emotions earlier in the day, I'm actually thinking about this now, but I imagine when we start these episodes and we're going through what the cats are doing, I imagine this is like the nighttime, and the events that we read are things that happened earlier in the day. So, after letting all of her negative emotions out, I think Stonestripe is finally feeling a bit more relaxed. So that is good. Like, she's done crying, she's done fighting, she's just relaxing. Okay, Bidden is picking the burrs from her pelt. Owlwhisker is dozing off. Burm saw some kitty pets playing with colourful moss balls. Again, I wonder if it was Linger, with some of the other cats that maybe she knows or lives with. Who knows? Okay, so Childstripe saw a two-leg petting a loner. Iris Quiver wonders if he would be better as a mediator instead. Iris, you know what? I'm taking this to mean. So, Snail Dusk has been, essentially for the entirety of her mediating career, been largely focused on trying to get Froststar and Dawn Valley to have kids, and has not succeeded thus far. Iris Quiver, without the help of a mediator, even though he broke up with his mate afterwards, or his mate broke up with him, without a mediator, immediately, within 1 moon of them becoming mates, had kids with her, right? So he's probably wondering, if I was mediator, they would be having kids, like, immediately, right? I don't know what Snail Dusk has been doing, but I, as a qualified, verified father, would probably have more luck trying to get the kids going in that department. So I think that's what's going on over here. Iris Quiver's wondering, like, really, we didn't even need, like, my mate and I didn't even need mediation. How terribly is Snail Dusk doing that after all of these mediation sessions, like, nothing's happening? So I think that's what's going on here. Okay, Cicada Lotus is finding Froststar annoying. I wonder why. Maybe Cicada Lotus has been very, very active, and he's been, like, getting fresh kill, hunting and stuff, trying to be really useful for the camp. I think overcompensating for the fact that a little baby managed to slip past the defenses and get lost for a little bit. He's been doing that, and yes, Froststar had some incidents, so she's feeling very exhausted and all of that, and, wanting to take a break. But I think Cicada Lotus, he's in a different headspace, and so he's thinking, like, what do you mean you want a break? You should be, like, tripping over yourself to do more things, to want to help the clan more as leader. So yeah, he's young, he has energy, he's spry, he doesn't understand sometimes, and plus he was really, really sad earlier in the day. He was crying earlier in the day, so he's kind of coping in his own way, and that makes it so that he is not as maybe understanding of, old Froststar as he would be on a good day. Okay, Blue Kit is enjoying the warmth of New Leaf. Egg Kit wonders how Cicada Lotus is doing. Egg Kit! This is so cute because, Egg Kit was lashed at by Stonestripe because of the breakup with Cicada Lotus. But Egg Kit is so sweet, and he's realizing that, Cicada Lotus was also basically the cat that noticed something was wrong with Violet Kit, who then, told Cicada Lotus. So really, Cicada Lotus was the first adult to actually know Egg Kit went missing, and then he shared that with his mate, and they kind of tried to bring him back. So Egg Kit would know that. He'd also know that if Stonestripe is hurting, and it has to do something with Cicada Lotus, it probably means that Cicada Lotus is hurting. So he's probably wondering if Cicada Lotus is okay, because he knows Cicada Lotus was sad earlier in the day. Egg Kit. Egg Kit? You're adorable. Whisper Kit is scared after having a nightmare. Oh my goodness. I wonder if Whisper Kit's nightmare is his brother going missing. Like in the previous moon, he was actually telling his brother off for heading, like, going into the, like, further along in the beach, maybe the different, like the dangerous side of the beach, without Whisper Kit with him. And maybe he is having a nightmare, or in his nightmare he imagined his brother Egg Kit kind of not getting lost and wandering away to a place he could be found, but maybe falling down the rocks into the ocean where they couldn't recover him or his body. And I think Whisper Kit woke up and he's like terrified by that idea. Whisper Kit, I think he's worrying about his brother. Burn Kit is worried Chard Stripe is overworking herself. Okay, this is interesting. I am wondering whether this is a indicator of, because in the next moon, I think these kits over here, like 4 of these kits, are going to be ready to become paws and apprentices, and so I'm trying to see like who they might be inclined towards. I'm wondering if Burn Kit doesn't want Chard Stripe to overwork herself so that Chard Stripe can be available to mentor Burn Kit. In that respect, I'm also wondering whether Egg Kit might be looking at Cicada Lotus as a mentor. I feel like if the fight hadn't happened, maybe Egg Kit would have wanted Stone Stripe to be, you know, his mentor, but right now he's a little bit terrified because he was feeling a lot of gratitude for Stone Stripe, but right now he's kind of scared of Stone Stripe. But I wonder if instead he might go to Cicada Lotus as a mentor. Okay, Egg Kit is running like a whirlwind around the camp. You're adorable. He's literally being the air. That is so cute. Okay, Violet Kit loudly explains why being quiet is super boring. Oh, Violet Kit. She has actually been speaking up quite a bit and trying to not be invisible, even though she is one of the more invisible kittens in the camp. So that's actually nice. We're seeing her more and more. But I feel like especially with Bloom Freckle, we're seeing her more and more with Bloom Freckle, like hanging out with her. Okay, Dark Kit is also enjoying the warmth of New Leaf, and that is pretty much all we have going on for these cats. Okay, we are going to send them out now on patrol. So let's send out our Medicine Cat first of all. New Leaf has brought new life to Feather Clan's territory, and Dawn Valley heads out to gather fresh mallow for the stores. While the mallow shrubs are soft both in scent and in touch, the plants are engaged in their own vigorous New Leaf competition between each other, leaving Dawn Valley with tons to harvest. I love it when he has an uneventful patrol, because Dawn Valley, when he has an eventful patrol, is the most dramatic. So yeah, like he brings back, you know, a litter of triplets every time. So I'm glad that we're not having a crazy patrol with him. Okay, so first patrol we have Burm, or I suppose the second patrol, we have Burm, Sandy Mask, Bidden, Bruce, Daisy Wish, and Cicada Lotus. So I think it's good that Cicada Lotus is not on a patrol with Stone Stripe, because I don't think they need to be right now in the same space as each other. So let's see what's going to happen here. Also, I wonder who's going to take charge of this patrol. Maybe Sandy Mask. We have seen oh no, it's going to be Daisy Wish. It's going to be Daisy Wish. Yep, there we go. Daisy Wish suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Maybe the exercises they practice aren't revolutionary or new to any cat, but maybe that doesn't matter. Sometimes it's just nice to be reminded of the shared knowledge and competence of your fellow warriors. Okay, so that was, I think, really good bonding time for them. And then we have our second patrol. We've got Iris Quiver, Chard Stripe, Owl Whisker, Stone Stripe, Bloom Freckle, and Frostar. And Frostar is going to be leading this, no doubt. Yes. While on patrol, Stone Stripe notices some suspicious paw prints in the wet sand on the beach. Boldly, Bloomfreckle follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, the patrol demands the rogue leave Featherclan's territory. Intimidated by Bloomfreckle's confidence and the number of cats, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. Okay, so we came across a rogue. I wonder if... And this is another thing I discovered, guys. Cats outside the clan. I didn't know this was a thing. And when we go to view like dead, I couldn't see Rook over here. But that's because Rook is in unknown residence. Because you know when she passed away, she wasn't in a clan. So that's kind of sad. So Rook over here, she is a loner. Oh, she was a loner apparently. So I wonder if it was just her and her mate, or maybe. Actually, maybe not that. If she was a loner, maybe she met another lone male and she got pregnant, but then, you know, she always kind of maybe doesn't trust others, sticks to herself, and then she ended up in a situation where she had those kids, and unfortunately she didn't survive having those kids. And she was lucky, actually, that Dawn Valley came across her litter and was able to take them back. But so she was a bit of a loner. Now, I wonder, some of these other cats that have come in, what kind of backgrounds do they come from? Because I feel like I haven't paid too much attention to that. Sandy Mask was also formerly a loner. Bruce was also a loner. Bidden, loner. Alwiska was originally from another clan. Okay, so she is kind of different. So she was from another clan. So the situation that she and Rook were in is very, very different. So that means she might have been, I wonder, like, did she leave clan or was she exiled from clan? She must have been exiled because I feel like no expectant mother, like no queen, would actually leave a clan during Leaf Bear of all seasons when they were so close to being due. So she must have been exiled. I wonder why. I wonder if maybe she mated with a male outside of the clan, maybe a loner, who, you know, she met on one moonlit night and then never met again. And then when the clan kind of found out, they weren't too happy, they weren't too impressed. Maybe they were going through hard times and they didn't want to then have extra mouths to feed, especially if it was from a relationship outside of the clan. So maybe that's why she ended up in the situation she did. And then Burm is formerly a rogue. Okay, no wonder Burm actually doesn't, like a lot of the time, since she's come in, I feel like has trouble meshing with members of the clan. That makes sense, especially if she came from a background where she was like busy causing trouble and kind of constantly attacking clans and patrols and all those kind of things. So, you know, being amiable is a bit of a challenge for her. So it's kind of intriguing, but I was fascinated by that. Okay, so last time I think we were trying to befriend River Clan. We'll go ahead and befriend Fern Clan this time around. Do we want to invite Linja in? Sorry, Linja. Do we want to invite her in? I think so. I know, we have too many cats. I'm going crazy with cats and I continue inviting cats. But what can I do? I see pretty cats and I can't say no to them. So we'll try and invite her in. We will try to invite her in. I mean, or should we have, I don't know, would we want kitty pets? Should we chase away kitty pets? Surely not. Surely not. I feel like right now we are being all-inclusive. We might hit a point where we start being really critical about who's allowed and who's not. But for right now, I think we can include others. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Right. So that is all good and well. I feel like we can start getting ready for some events. But I am going to cut the recording here and then I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, it is time for us to skip one moon and see what happens. Okay, it seems as though, yes, ceremonies. So a bunch of apprentices I think we've gotten. No births and deaths, so we don't have to worry about that. As Fern Clan's leader gives their speech during the gathering, Froststar bellows with laughter at one of their jokes, only it wasn't a joke, apparently. Oh, Froststar apologizes profusely, but the damage is already done. Oh no! I feel like Fern Clan is hard to improve stuff with, because they're either away, or they take the stuff we say in the wrong way. No? I feel that way. Okay, FeatherClan finds Linja and invites her in, but Linja replies that FeatherClan would only slow Linja down. A challenge is set. If Linja can outhunt a full patrol of FeatherClan warriors by sundown, then FeatherClan will acknowledge her superiority. By moon high, Linja is FeatherClan's newest clanmate. Okay, so she joins. Nice. Okay, Snaildask travels to FernClan to resolve some recent personal disputes. I feel like this is unrelated, but I feel like, yeah, we're gonna have some apprentices here. Stonestripe was seen playing with a kitty pet over the border. The clan has encountered Juliet. What? Oh, Juliet is a pretty cat. It's a male named Juliet? I mean, okay. Okay. Senior male with amber eyes. Let's see, has a crimson leather collar, 109 moons, is a nervous kitty pet, an incredible runner. He is interesting. He is interesting. A male named Juliet. Okay. I wonder if his owner, or maybe, because he's a kitty pet, I wonder if when his owners got him as a kitten, maybe the baby in the house, you know, or the little toddler, thought that the kitten was a little girl and named the kitten Juliet, and then later found out that the cat was a boy, but the family just decided to, you know, keep the name. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, Iris Quiver got his paw stuck in a two-leg trap, but luckily escaped with only a sprain. Daisy Wish sees how nervous Blue Paw... Oh, Paw! I was right, we have some apprentices. Daisy Wish sees how nervous Blue Paw is and whispers a quiet encouragement to him as they touch noses, promising to be a good mentor to him. Oh, okay, so Blue Paw has decided to take his mother as his mentor. That is cute. That is cute. I am a-okay with it. And Daisy Wish is a deputy, so Blue Paw kind of has a bit of an advantage in that way that he is getting trained by the deputy. That is pretty cool. Okay, even though he is excited to finally be made an apprentice, it takes a bit of coaxing by Alwhisker for Eggkit to step forward for his ceremony. Alwhisker watches in pride as he's named Eggpaw and touches noses with Burm. Wait, did Eggpaw take Burm as his mentor? That is so cute. That is so cute. I wonder, you know what? Can you guys let me know this in the comments? So, what do you think happens? Do the apprentices, because in my head, I've been thinking that, you know, the young ones choose a mentor, but do you think it's the mentors who choose the apprentices? I don't know. That's kind of intriguing. So basically, Eggpaw has touched noses with Burm, so Burm is his mentor. This is fascinating. I wonder how that's gonna work, because Eggpaw is like so sweet and Burm is so strange. So I wonder how that's gonna work. Okay, Eggpaw was seen racing along the border with his rival from OtterClan. And then Whisperpaw, I'm intrigued about this. Whisperpaw has been pestering everyone for moons on when he finally gets to be an apprentice, and everyone is relieved that they're finally free of the young cat's nagging, until he starts asking about when he's going to be a warrior as soon as the meeting ends. Okay, who is is Bidden his mentor? I'm curious, who is his mentor? Bidden! Guys, I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't realize that he would pick Bidden as a mentor. I'm assuming it's the youngsters who kind of pick their mentors. Like they would, you know, approach a certain cat with interest and say, I want to be taught by this particular cat. And then the mentors decide whether they take their apprentices or not. But that's kind of cute. That's adorable. So Yeah, him and Bidden. So I guess the two new, well, they're not new anymore. They've been around for quite a few moons. But those two ladies, you know, they finally have an apprentice and a companion. So, that's interesting. Okay, and finally, Burnpaw can't seem to sit still as he bounces up to touch noses with Bloomfreckle, swearing he'll be the best warrior the clan has ever seen. Okay, that is just adorable. So Bloomfreckle has an apprentice in Burnpaw. So it's essentially all the ladies. Now, I find this interesting that Daisy Wish, she took her own son as the mentor. I wonder if that's because Daisy Wish is, now that, if it's Bluepaw that is choosing his mentor, I can kind of see how Bluepaw would be too scared to go to anyone except for his mother. Whereas the Silver Kits, like Alwhisker's kits, they are very out there. And they're like, since being new, 1 moon old, they have been kind of tearing through the camp, interacting with everyone. I feel like they are the type of kittens who don't feel scared of trying and of meeting. Being put into uncomfortable environments. I mean, that was basically the start of their life. So, yeah, they've basically taken on other females in the clan, Bidden, Bloomfreckle, as mentors. Whereas Bluepaw, he's kind of stuck very close to his comfort zone, which is his mother, Daisy Wish. Okay, well, that was absolutely adorable. And now we can jump into relationships and see what sort of drama has been happening. So, okay. Bidden gets a bug off of Cicada Lotus's pelt and takes it out of camp. That was nice. Bidden notices that Bloomfreckle knows a lot about the Dark Forest. Okay. And these two, they are, newly made mentors. So I think it's interesting that they are chatting with each other. Dark Kid takes Bloomfreckle's side while Bloomfreckle is in a debate. That is cute. When explaining something, Frosta is surprised that Alwhisker understands. Okay, that's nice. Frosta, Bruce, and Stonestripe took a sunbath and had a little small talk. Frosta notices that Blue Kid overslept. Oh, but Blue Kid is Bluepaw now, isn't he? Blue Kid is Bluepaw now. Maybe this was, I'm gonna assume this was actually before the ceremony. So before the ceremony to become apprentices, Blue Kid was oversleeping and Frosta was probably wondering, like, today is your apprentice ceremony. Why are you sleeping? You should be up with excitement. So maybe that was it. Daisy Wish sighs at the mere mention of Sandy Mask. What did Sandy Mask do to you, honey? Daisy Wish hears Dark Kid crying over something everyone downplayed the severity of. Oh, I wonder why Dark Kid is upset. You know what? I think in the last moon he had a bit of a fight, with Frosta. Disagreement. Straight after he had a bonding moment with Frosta. So early in the day, last moon, he had a bonding moment, and then a bit later on in the day, he ended the day, I think, with a fight. So I think Dark Kid is crying over that because he's kind of upset that things went wrong so quickly, or whatever they disagreed over. And so Daisy Wish is kind of listening to him crying, and everyone's kind of like, it's okay, you'll get over it, it wasn't even a big thing, you'll forget about it soon enough. But to Dark Kid, it was very important, because Air Kid, his brother, made a really good impression on the leader, and he's kept a good impression, so I think that made Dark Kid upset. Okay, Snail Dusk likes to sit near Berm during conversations. Okay, that's cute. Snail Dusk explains what a joke means to Burn Kid. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to who everyone is paired with. I think Egg Kid is with Berm. Yeah, Egg Kid with Berm. Burn Kid is with Bloomfreckle, I think. And Whisper Kid is with Bidden. Right, Stonestripe always asks where Frosta is. Stonestripe is happy today, but Iris Quiver doubts it will last long. Aww. Iris Quiver. Why you gotta act like that? But he's not being mean. I don't know if he noticed. Was it Iris Quiver? No, he noticed Cicada Lotus crying yesterday, or last moon. And I think, you know, between him and Bidden, who noticed Stone Stripe's tears, they probably like, yeah, they seem stable, but we don't know really how stable they are. They might burst into tears at any moment. Okay, late at night, Iris Quiver finds Dawn Valley sitting alone at the edge of camp. They go back to the dens without speaking. Oh, okay. Dawn Valley and Bidden have a race. Dawn Valley wins. Dawn Valley, Cicada Lotus, and Snail Dusk had a nice talk while eating. Dawn Valley overhears something about Violet Kit that he can relate to. Okay, that's cute. Dawn Valley and Frosta have been sickeningly lovey-dovey all day. Okay, well that's nice to see. No kids in the picture, but their relationship is going strong, guys. So that is really, really good. And I know in the comments, one of you lovelies reminded me that, or informed me, I should say, that when you go to the like mates page and you're pairing up the mates, like I think in one of the early videos, I asked how you can tell like the hints about whether a relationship will work or not. And you said that when you connect two cats together, if you have a sharp line, like a jagged line, it means they're incompatible. If you have a straight line, it's kind of neutral. And if you have a squiggly line, it means they're compatible. So thank you so much for letting me know about that. I did read up something briefly on it yesterday, although I am taking risks with cat pairings that I want to see kittens from. But if they do break up, then I won't force them back together. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Charred Stripe and Dawn Valley share stories of a clanmate they didn't realize they both miss. I wonder if this is kind of them thinking about Rook. She wasn't really a clanmate. We haven't had any clanmates die. But I wonder if they're looking at, you know, the young apprentices, or they're looking at, not the apprentices, but the young kids, or I suppose the apprentices, and even though the Silver Boys, they kind of went with someone who wasn't their mother, Whisker was still kind of fussing over them, and then obviously Blue Paw has been matched up with his mother, Daisy Wish, and they're probably thinking about the younger triplets, the younger cats, and they're thinking, how is it going to be for them? They don't have their mother with them. They don't even know their mother, in fact. They know that she passed on, but they don't have their mother with them. So I think they're probably reflecting on that, and Dawn Valley was the one who found those kids. So it makes sense that you would want to talk to Charred Stripe about this. Okay, Burm has snuggled up against Bloom Freckle, which is really cute. They are, you know, two of the new mentors. Burm, Charred Stripe, and Whisker took a sunbath and had a little small talk. The whole clan notices how close Burm and Blue Kit are lately. Oh, that's cute. Bidden is surprised when Froststar compliments her. Okay, you know what? I wonder if this is Froststar kind of complimenting her on how good of a mentor or like pairing she and Whisper Kit make. Like, and maybe Froststar is kind of saying that you have already been, it looks like, doing a good job at keeping his excitement under control. So that's going to be interesting to see. Bidden and Darkkit share stories of a clanmate they didn't realize they both miss. I wonder, Darkkit, yeah, I think Bidden and Darkkit, I wonder if, again, they're talking about Rook, Darkkit's mother, who didn't make it. Maybe Darkkit is curious about his mother, and so Bidden is kind of telling him stories that she's heard from some of the other cats. Sandy Mask can't understand why clanmates like Violet Kit so much. Sandy Mask, why you gotta be jealous of a little kitten? That makes no sense, no? Okay, Sandy Mask wanting to help. Okay, he has basically raised up 3 of the kits and Linja for morning stretches, and they aren't very happy, it seems. Okay, I imagine this whole morning stretch thing, because earlier on, Froststar saw that Blue Kit was sleeping in and he wasn't happy because he's like, your apprentice ceremony, you should be up early. I wonder if Sandy Mask then went and kind of woke up the younger kits and Blue Kit so that they could do some nice stretches and make sure Blue Kit is like, you know, all good to go. So I wonder if that was the case. Sandy Mask is frustrated after finishing a task that Iris Quiver was supposed to do. Okay, Sandy Mask had a disagreement with Snail Dusk over Kiss. Look, again, guys, they're having a disagreement. Last moon, they were actually bonding quite well, and now they're back. This is the third time to having a disagreement. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think they have been mates for about 4 moons now. So that, is unfortunate. Okay, when Bruce and Snail Dusk realize they've been grooming their pelts the same way, they laugh about it. Oh, that's nice. Bruce and Cicada Lotus are assigned the same task. Blue Paw, okay, so up till this point, this is when everyone kind of had, like before the apprentice ceremony, and now from here, the apprentice ceremony has happened. Okay, so this is later on in the day, I'm assuming. Blue Paw cheers Sandy Mask up after a small disagreement. Cicada Lotus guides Alwhisker to someone she's looking for. Alwhisker bickered about something trivial with Airkit. Eggpaw, look at that! Eggpaw is always happy to be around Daisy Wish. Oh, that's cute. Every muscle in Whisperpaw's body tenses when Bidden walks by. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's Whisperpaw's mentor. I wonder what happened. Whisperpaw seems very, very tense around his mentor. Very, very tense around his mentor. I wonder what that is about. Do you think he's nervous? Do you think maybe he has like so much he wants to do and prove that he's taking this like a bit too seriously and he's freaking himself out? I wonder what's going on with that. With Bidden, just out of curiosity, she's childish though. She is childish, but she's kind of been sort of wise in her own way. Very different to kind of the way Dawn Valley used to be. So I wonder what that's about. Okay, Burnpaw and Snail Dusk have a long discussion about goals and aspirations and find that they have a lot in common. Okay, that's nice. So I feel like Burnpaw would want to go to the mediator and kind of talk about goals. So, you know, that's really good. Sort out his thoughts now that he's an apprentice. Airkit didn't expect Bruce to be so amicable today. Violet Kit had a huge argument with Daisy Wish. Why, Violet Kit? Why? Dark Kit thinks the clan's ancestors smile upon Burnpaw. Dark Kit, you're too cute. You are too cute. Linger can't understand why clanmates like Snail Dusk so much. Linger? Why would you say that? Snail Dusk is nice. She's a mediator. She gets along very well with the kids. She's loving. Okay, Linger helps Violet Kit figure out how to word something. Okay, that is kind of nice. So I feel like Linger is kind of settling in very nicely. Okay, it seems as though that is kind of all we had. I want to take a look at our apprentice cats now. So this is Blue Paw. Look at him. Look at Blue Paw. He is insecure. That is interesting. He was not insecure when he was young. When he was younger, guys, he's an adolescent now, but when he was younger, he was impulsive. But you know what? I think it kind of makes sense that when the new litter of cats came in and, you know, he was sidelined, and everyone's attention was on them, they were bolder than him, louder than him, I think it makes sense that he started getting a little bit more, like, insecure about his place in the clan, and this is emphasized in the fact that he chose his mother as his mentor. And so I feel like that kind of shows that he is a bit of an insecure cat and he needs reassurance from someone close to him. So it's kind of sad. Okay, what about Eggpaw? Compassionate. See, Eggpaw over here is compassionate now. He was sweet when he was younger and he's compassionate. I like that for him. Whisperpaw is shameless. He was a bully when he was young. Thankfully, the bulliness was trained out of him. But he is now shameless. He kind of goes for what he wants when he wants. And I wonder if him being tensed with Bidden is because he saw maybe he saw the clan leader compliment Bidden on Whisperpaw being out of control, but he normally isn't in control, so now he feels like the clan leader's watching him because the clan leader's watching Bidden, So whenever he sees Bidden, he kind of freaks out and tenses. So like he becomes very conscious of himself. Okay, and Burnpaw is loyal. Oh, that's cute. Burnpaw was impulsive, I think, as well. So Burnpaw is now... Wait, was he impulsive? No. Know-it-all. He was a know-it-all. But that has kind of been trained out of him, and he is now loyal. Oh, that's exciting. That is very, very exciting. And then these youngsters, they have 2 moons to go before they're ready to become apprentices. But now that, you know, our cats are getting just a little bit older, I definitely think we are opening up some spots for some kids. So, okay, let's take a look before we end at the relationship that Frosta has with everyone. Okay, so Dawn Valley is still up here, so is Bloomfreckle and Cicada Lotus and Iris Quiver, but it seems as though Iris Quiver is feeling a little bit sick, unfortunately, which is not too great. Okay, yeah, Airkit has been doing amazingly. Blue Paw is over here, Dark Kit, Burn Paw has kind of made it here as well apparently, and Whisper Paw, yeah, see, out of everyone here, even though Whisper Paw is acknowledged, he hasn't managed to get close to the leader at all. He's like kind of at a distance. So I wonder if he kind of holds maybe the leader on a pedestal, or he maybe as someone who wants to be powerful or, you know, stronger, I feel like he acknowledges the strength of Frosta, and so as a result, he's more stressed by the expectations Frosta might have of Bidden and of Whisper Paw as a result. Fascinating. Okay guys, I am going to wrap up the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.